Hey guys, we're back for another tag, and this one's shorter, so we're gonna kind of like make it longer because she has a lot of experience with this stuff. So we're doing the scariest thing tag, and here we go.
Okay, first question, scariest real life experience.
Mine was getting my house getting struck by lightning. I have no scary experiences at all.
I guess mine would be whenever we were living at my grandma's house. She has this big courtyard in front of her house. She has a lot of property, and it's a big courtyard, and every time it rains really hard, it floods. And so one day the courtyard flooded up, and it flooded so bad that her house flooded, and so that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Number 2, scariest paranormal experience.
I don't have one,
but I have
she does.
I have experience with this. A couple years ago, supposedly our house was haunted. Everybody would like see strange things, and my mom would see ghosts, and we would hear stuff. And one night my cousin Brittany was spending the night, and we had bunk beds, and we were on the top bunk, and we were taking pictures. And there's 2 sets of bunk beds. We have a really big room, so there's 2 sets of bunk beds, and she kind of turned this way so I could take a picture of her. And when I took a picture behind her, you see a face on the bed, but there was nobody else in the room. It's just a face. Like, you can't see the body, but you see a face so clearly. We ran out of the room screaming, and our mom saw it and everything. And of course they tried to make excuses because we were little and stuff. But like later on when I was older, we found out that, you know, they didn't really have an excuse for that. And then my friend Jennifer came over in 6th grade, and the same thing happened with the picture. And it was the same face, but it was a video, and we were making videos, and she accidentally pressed the record button, and she recorded what was next to me. And what you see is a full body figure next to me taking the covers and pulling it over their head. Like, you see the whole body, and you see it take its hands and pull it over her head, and that was so scary for me. That was terrifying. And so yeah, and my mom had some experiences with the EVPs. She was on the phone with her mom, my grandma, and all of a sudden you can't hear my grandma. All you hear are these voices, and it sounds like a bunch, and they're all saying stuff like get out and get away and run and stuff like that. And it was really scary. And so we had a paranormal investigator, come to our house to do some EVP sessions and some recording and stuff like that. And he actually picked up and had a conversation with a girl, like a little girl, saying that she was trying to protect us and that there were multiple bad spirits in our house. And he picked up a demonic voice saying ancient, which is not a good sign, apparently. That's what he said. And we had the house blessed and everything, and we haven't really had anything happen since, so.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Ugh, that just gives me chills. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3, have you ever known anyone convicted of a violent crime? I do, on my mom's side of the family. I don't know if I should really say it.
Number 4, are you afraid of the dark? Why or why
Yes,
not?
I'm terrified of the dark. I can't sleep without a light on.
I am not scared of the dark, actually.
I am, oh my gosh.
I've never been really scared of the dark. Number 5, does your hometown have any scary stories or legends?
Kind of. Over, you know where Gideon is? Mm-hmm. Right next to Gideon there's this empty field. Not the big field, but the one on the other side of it where it's kind of smaller. There used to be a lady that lived over there, and she had like a bunch of goats, and they would call her the goat lady. And it's not really scary,
yeah, I remember that.
But there's a legend that before she died, she buried like so much money somewhere in that field. And there's been people like trying to go over there and stuff, and they say they can hear her and stuff, so that's the legend for where we live.
Actually, I'm from Grand Prairie, and my uncle used to tell me a story kind of like that, but it was scarier. Like, it was a goat lady story, but she was, one day, she had all these goats, and one day the goats, like, ate her, supposedly.
Eek.
Yeah, and, so she came back as, like, this half goat lady who would like eat people and stuff. That's what my uncle used to tell me.
Oh, that's creepy.
So yeah, that's all I know. But
okay, number 6. What's your favorite urban legend?
Oh, well, I always check the back seat of the car I always check. And I never hang my hand down the bed because of the urban legend of the dog licking the hand. Never ever do that. Honey does not sleep under the bed. She sleeps on my bed. No. So, yeah,
no.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, definitely. Number 7, what is your scariest nightmare? I've had so many scary nightmares to the point where I wake up like in shock.
Yeah, I haven't really had like a scary nightmare, or I don't have many scary nightmares that wake me up and I'm like panicking, but actually this was a couple of weeks ago. I went to bed and my mom is so scared of clowns. Like, she will not have anything to do with clowns. And so I had a dream that we were, it was really late at night and we were dropping my sister off at cheer practice at her school, and I don't know why we were dropping her off so late. But I had a dream that me, my mom, my sister Riley, and my sister Erin, we were in the car, and I was sitting in the front seat, and Erin and Riley were in the back seat. And Erin said she saw something run across like a tree or something. And my mom was like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine. And what's weird about this dream is that my mom is not scared at all, which is weird. And I saw a clown walk from, you know how like Koval has like over here the parking lot and then the street and then the school. I saw him walk across from the parking lot across the street to the school, where, this is really gruesome though, where he shot a man in the head and beat him several times like with the gun and started eating the insides of him. And I was like, oh my god, Mom, we gotta go, we have to go, start the car, let's go. She's like, no, we gotta drop Riley off. Like, she wasn't paying attention to what was happening out there. She's like, no, we gotta drop Riley off, and she was on her phone and stuff. And it's weird because she's so scared of clowns in real life. And I was like, Mom, there's a man and he's eating somebody, don't get out of the car, what are you doing? And the clown started walking towards the car, and he had a key, and I don't know how I knew this, but it's a dream. So it was like a master key that opened any lock, and he was walking over with the key, and I took the steering wheel. I don't know how I managed to drive the car since my feet were not on the pedals, but I took the steering wheel and we drove away, and I woke up and I was like panicking. It was really scary.
I've never had a dream that scary.
It was scary.
I have like reoccurring dreams sometimes where I'll dream the same thing. It's so weird, but I can't really think of anything that scary, because usually when I have a scary dream, I only remember it for like a day and then I kind of just forget about it, but I've never had anything that scary.
I woke up in a panic, and I was telling my mom about it, and it was so funny because she's so scared of clowns, but in the dream, she was just kind of chill, like, oh yeah, there's a kind of clown.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd be out. Okay,
crazy.
so that's all the questions for the Scariest Thing tag. If you want to do this tag, I will have all the questions down below, and if you make this tag, leave it as a video response, or you can answer the questions down below. So yeah, we will see you later. Bye!